and welcome to the second episode of the new Beyond the Book video series. My name is Ashley.
And my name is Sarah, and we're from the Midtown Carnegie Library. So we created this series for families that love storytime but want to continue to use the library as a family. We're going to explore how a book can inspire you to read, learn, and create together.
The inspiration for this episode is a book called My Heart is a Compass by Deborah Marcero. I love this book because it's about a little girl named Rose who draws maps to show people about the important things that are in her heart, where she wants to go, what she wants to be. The first map that she shares is a place that probably looks familiar. It's her hometown, and she can start at home and walk to the library and then go across the street to the ice cream shop. I really wish we had an ice cream shop across the street, don't you?
That would be perfect.
It'd be pretty great.
Of course.
And then she might go down the street to the Prickly Med Station, where some of us have also visited. And then on to places like the Rabbit Meadow and Enchanted Dandelion Field. Further on in the book, she goes to more fantastical places to show what's in her imagination, like an ocean with bunny isles and other islands shaped like animals. I think we've all been traveling places in our imagination for the past year. What would you draw if you had the opportunity to make a map of the places that were important to you?
I think I would love a map that had bridges that went to a mysterious island or something.
I like maps with mountains where you're traveling through little pointy mountains and maybe see a waterfall and a butterfly meadow and friendly bears.
Oh, who remembers the book Harold and the Purple Crayon by Crockett Johnson? Some parents might remember that book. So I have a series I want to introduce. It's a wordless series, but it's about a girl with a red crayon that goes on many adventures with it.
How can you have a wordless book? Is that still reading?
Well, there's a lot of literary skills you're still using with wordless books. You're learning the sequence of a story, you're using your narrative skills, and you're also interpreting the illustrations of a wordless book. So this book actually has a Caldecott honor, which is very telling of its storytelling abilities. Well, the great thing about wordless books is that you can sit down with your 4-year-old and your preteen, and they can still go through a story together just by guessing what's going to happen on the next page. So still so much valuable reading time and ability with this.
That sounds actually like a lot of fun. I might check out some wordless books. In the meantime, though, I kind of feel like going on an actual adventure using a map. Come by the Midtown Library and grab a Midtown neighborhood Seek and Find. This thing is awesome. You did it, right?
Yes.
So much fun. One of the clues in the Midtown Seek and Find is to find the building that is on the site of the former White City Amusement Park. There was a White City Amusement Park in Midtown neighborhood?
I had no idea.
But guess what? You can look at a picture of it if you visit the library webpage. So go to thelibrary.org and choose local history, then select the digital archives, so that you can find the historical postcards of Springfield. And then you'll find the White City Amusement Park. You'll also find tons of other buildings and sites, some of which are still standing, some are not. It's super cool. And if you complete it, you'll get one of our Midtown Carnegie Library tote bags, which is totes awesome.
So speaking of history, I'm going to go over to the library center, to the history department, because they have a map section that you may not know about. So I'll be right back.
Take a snack.
So here I am in local history, and we're going to check out some maps. Let's look at our first drawer. This is a really cool map from 1872. This shows an aerial shot of Springfield, and you probably won't recognize it because there's not that many buildings. There's definitely a shot of Park Central. The next map is a really colorful and awesome landmark map. You could play Seek and Find with your family, try to recognize landmarks that you might know about. Some are still around and some may not be. And for those that want to learn a little history, we have a really neat map from 1862. Now this is a copy that shows some of the forts and where they were located in Springfield during the Civil War. So an extra scavenger hunt would be to drive around Springfield and try to find out where those are. So any of these maps are available for you to take out anytime, but if you have any questions, of course, be sure to ask a local history librarian. And before you leave local history with our map section, be sure to check out this gigantic map of all the streets in Springfield. This was made in 1929, but a lot of the streets are still around, and it's pretty easy to find out where those streets are and also maybe where your house is located now. Mine's located down here, So you definitely have to check out this map with your whole family and maybe take a selfie with it. All right, I'll see you later.
How was your trip?
It was great.
Fun!
I hit all green lights, so.
Nice. Well, I hope that you found some inspiration for your own Beyond the Book journey.